Oh my God! That's damn! What's happening? Please stop it! No!
Ready to see the weirdest things caught on security cameras? From ghosts to confusing human behavior, these moments will make you question what's real and what's just plain strange.
The homeowner was sleeping when the clip was recorded. A woman is shown trying multiple different keys to get into the house and even looking around for a hidden one.
Trust us, you won't believe your eyes. Let's get started. Number 1, bad hair day drama. This woman wakes up screaming as some invisible force holds her hair straight into the air. Talk about a bad hair day. Number 2, creepy car chase. Some days the sidewalk feels a little too uncomfortably empty. A girl walks down the path when a car passes by and then suddenly stops, waiting. She notices and pauses behind a pickup truck, unsure of what's going on. The car moves forward but stops again, making her even more confused. After a moment, the car takes a U-turn and stops right near her again. She continues walking, trying to mind her own business.
Like and subscribe right now, and you'll have amazing luck for the rest of the week.
But this driver isn't going anywhere, creeping right behind her. It's clear now he's looking for her. She hides behind the truck. When the car finally drives off, she runs as fast as possible. Talk about a creepy encounter on a normal day. Number 3, failed break-in attempt. It looks like this guy thought he could break in with a shoulder check, but he couldn't. After failing miserably, he ends up half on the fence, looking like he's possessed. He has hands in the air, legs on the ground, yelling like he's auditioning for a ghost movie. Next time, maybe try the doorbell. Number 4, roof collapse surprise. Just a regular day for this family until the roof decided to make a dramatic entrance in the scene. This guy, ready to head out with his backpack like any other day, is almost out the door when suddenly the roof falls down like it's had enough. He's left standing there, all confused, looking at what's left of the ceiling, probably wondering if he missed the memo about the house needing a new look. Talk about bad timing. You go from, "I'm just going out," to, "Guess I'm staying in forever," in a split second. Who needs a roof anyway, right? Number 5, creepy knock, no answer. When you lock the door behind you and someone still wants to get in, that's a whole different level of creepy. A woman enters with a child, shuts the door, and locks it. But then, here comes this guy, trying to get in like he left his keys behind. He knocks, waits, and knocks again. Like maybe they will change their mind. After standing there, getting nowhere, he finally walks away. That's weird, but the real question is, what was he hoping for? Number 6, laundry bag attack. This woman's having the ultimate laundry nightmare. She's holding her kid, and suddenly, the clothes in the bag start spilling out like they've got a mind of their own.
Oh my God, I'm going away! I'm leaving this house! I'm going away! I'm going!
The bag falls like it's been pulled by invisible hand. She's freaking out, swinging at everything as if the laundry's about to attack. Number 7, trunk troubles, revenge. Ever wonder what happens when a car gets personally attacked by another car? Well, here's the answer. A woman pulls up and pops her trunk like she's about to start a regular day. But instead of grocery shopping, she packs a grudge. She throws something on another car's hood, then hops back on her own. She reverses and drives straight into the poor car like she's in some kind of game. And she doesn't stop there. She backs up, speeds forward, and slams it again. Like, what's going on? Did that car steal her parking spot? Did it give her bad vibes? Whatever the reason, she's got some serious anger management issues. The car didn't stand a chance. Number 8, ghosts gone wild. Looks like ghosts are having a field day in this hall. A door opens and shuts on its own. No breeze, no person, just a door doing its thing. Then, one of the lockers starts rocking back and forth, like it's got somewhere to be, but can't decide which way to go. After a moment of silence, a locker door swings open for no reason, as if the ghosts are getting creative. And just when it feels like the weirdness is over, a signboard topples over out of nowhere, as if an invisible force gave it a solid kick. No people, no strings. Just pure, unexplained chaos. Whatever this is, it's enough to give anyone goosebumps. Number 9, dog doorbell drama. This dog ditched the daycare and decided to try the doorbell and knock until someone opens strategy. This dog stands there ringing the doorbell, then banging on the door like he's auditioning for a drum solo.
90 minutes and 2 miles later, the lonesome Dexter made it and rang that bell.
But no one's home. He just keeps at it, hoping maybe the door will magically open for him. Guess he'll have to try the wait until they come back method. Number 10, bear versus delivery guy. Just another day in the life of an Amazon delivery guy, right? He shows up with a package, but there's a bear on the wall. No big deal. Instead of running for cover, he tries to scare it off with hand signal. As soon as the bear jumps on the ground, he quickly runs inside like any sane person would, and the bear just walks away like it's no big deal. Number 11. Backyard explosion chaos. Just a casual day in the backyard. Light a match, toss it, and watch your entire yard explode. Who needs fireworks when you've got this level of chaos, right? Number 12. Keyhole mystery lady. A creepy woman with a bruised nose stands outside a house, looking like she's playing a game of find the keyhole. She tries to unlock the door, but instead of the key,
a woman is shown trying multiple different keys to get into the house and even looking around for a hidden one.
she's more interested in giving the security camera a close-up. After fumbling with her keychain, she puts her bag down and then gets even more confused. Maybe she's at the wrong house. Maybe next time, she'll try reading the address first. Number 13. UFOs or orb. Who knew UFOs were so camera shy? This homeowner's security camera catches a row of mysterious orbs floating around like they're lost. They get bigger and smaller and move aimlessly like they're trying to find the remote. Maybe it's aliens, maybe it's just a bug, but either way, we'll never know. They're probably just some cosmic tourist passing through, maybe doing window shopping. Number 14. Mechanic or gymnast. Who needs a mechanic when you've got a good pair of legs? This genius hits a pole, then kicks and jumps on his car like it's a trampoline. Finally, he drives off, probably thinking he's just saved a fortune. Number 15. Boat liftoff chaos. This guy must have thought he signed up for a game called Stop the Chaos. First, he sees a boat rolling away, so he hops off the lifter to stop it. But then, the lifter starts moving. He gets back on to stop it, and yes, you guessed it, the boat starts rolling again. Complete madness. Number 16. Frozen bird, midair. A blackbird, midair, just frozen. Like it hit the pause button on life. No flapping or flying, just chilling in the sky like it's caught in some kind of birdie glitch. People are staring, probably questioning if they've stumbled into a real-life sci-fi movie.
The Ministry of Agriculture and Food cannot give a diagnosis without examining the bird, and BC Hydro says power lines would not cause something like this.
It's not moving. It's not even trying to fly away. It's like someone paused the bird mid-flight and forgot to hit play. Can you imagine being the one person who sees this and wonders if the world's just stopped for them? No explanation, just a bird defying the laws of nature. Number 17. Poolside cat dive. Clearly the cat was having a deep moment with the pool until its friend showed up, hit its tail, and sent it diving in because nothing says fun like an accidental swim. Number 18. Cow window surprise. Because who doesn't want a cow as a house guest? A guy runs into a room, followed by a cow that shoves its head through the window, leaving everyone inside totally freaked out. Number 19. Lawnmower rampage. Well, looks like the lawnmower just had a better day than most of us. A football hits it, and suddenly, it's on a mission, knocking over chairs and stealing swing. Who knew lawnmowers had such adventurous plans? Number 20. Neighborhood firefighters unite. An incident took place in a neighborhood when a house suddenly caught fire. A piece came flying in front of this house, which caused a fire to erupt in front of this house as well. The flames spread rapidly, forcing the community into action. Neighbors quickly grabbed hoses and began dousing the fire, working together to try and control it. The situation escalated when flames erupted near a home, equipped with a ring camera. As the fire raged, neighbors continued their efforts, trying to contain the blaze while communicating with the homeowner through the camera. The homeowner reassured them he was on his way, but until then, the residents fought to prevent the fire from spreading further. Thanks to their quick thinking and teamwork, the fire was kept under control, preventing a potentially worse disaster. Although it was a frightening ordeal, it was a clear example of the strength of the community and the kindness of people who rally together in times of crisis. Number 21. Masked man stumble. Well, that's one way to make an entrance. A guy in a mask walks up the stairs, looking all tough, and then he trips and falls down the stairs. Number 22. Monstrous python. Check out this insane video of a huge python. It's not just long, but super thick too. As the camera zooms in, the snake catches the cameraman's scent and speeds off fast, reminding us that even though they look slow and chunky, pythons can move quickly, making them even scarier. Pythons are some of the biggest snakes on the planet, with some stretching over 20 feet. The reticulated python holds the record for the longest snake, sometimes hitting over 30 feet. Number 23. Mysterious skeleton. So, the workers in eastern Turkey dug up a wild skeleton of some mystery creature, and it's got everyone tripping. Its bone structure is like no creature we know of. Measuring just 1 meter, it has sharp, savage teeth and abnormally long back legs.
The work crew contacted researchers from a nearby university who are going to run tests on the mysterious bones.
There are no hooves down there either, just sharp nails. This weird beast will eventually be chilling in a museum, but for now, it's got folks buzzing. What could it be? Thankfully, this thing does have some undecayed tissues that can be DNA tested. Number 24. Office poltergeist. Panic. Ever have one of those office days where the only thing scarier than the deadline is the feeling someone's watching? A guy is working alone in his office when he hears a sound behind him. He checks, but nothing. But he gets up to investigate. After a quick look around, he returns, looking a little shaken, and sits back down. A few moments later, another noise comes from the other side. This time, he's genuinely freaked out. He looks around, unsure of what's happening, and heads to a nearby room. But when he steps back out, things take a turn for the worse. The door slams and a chair moves by itself as if some unseen hand had just dragged it. At this point, he's had enough. He freaks out, runs out of the office, and leaves everything behind. Yeah, no workday is worth that kind of horror. Number 25. Moose Uber ride. Guess who's waiting to crash your party? A moose. This guy opens his door, and there's a moose just hanging out like it's waiting for an Uber. They both stare at each other, probably thinking, what did I do to deserve this? Classic awkward encounter. Number 26. Pizza Guy's Subway ride. Just your average Domino's delivery guy, delivering pizza and riding the train. Forget train. He's probably waiting for his next big delivery to the whole subway system. Number 27. Bird glitch in flight. This bird's having a rough day. It's flapping its wings, giving it all it's got, but it's stuck mid-air. It's like it hit a glitch in the system. You know, like when your Wi-Fi just stops working, but for a bird. It's trying to fly, really, but it's like the universe forgot to load the next step. The poor thing's stuck in an endless loop of wing, flapping with no progress. Number 28. Grilling gone wild. This guy wanted to fire up his grill, but he somehow turned his backyard into a disaster zone. First, he decided to soak the grill with gasoline. The flames immediately got out of control, turning his garden into a fiery mess. But wait, he doesn't stop there. During all of this, he kicked the gas can, and the fire spread like wildfire, only getting worse. Panicking, he grabs the nearest hose to spray water, which only makes the situation more explosive. Number 29. Flames fight back. Talk about irony. The firefighters are dealing with fire on their own trucks. While they're busy working on something by the fire truck, flames suddenly erupt out of nowhere. The fire starts near the truck, quickly spreading to the motor attached. Thick smoke is everywhere within seconds, and the situation goes from zero to chaos. It's almost as if the truck thought, why wait for a fire? Let's start one right here. Everyone is stunned, trying to figure out how a fire truck, of all things, caught fire. But these firefighters spring into action and grab extinguishers to put out the flames. The smoke clears, and the fire is out. Who knew the firefighter truck would be the star of its own emergency? Number 30. Ghostly corridor walk. Just what you want to see when the night security camera starts detecting motion. A mysterious shadow moving down the corridor. Because nothing says, I'm safe, like a ghostly figure moving around at night. I'm sure it's just the wind, or maybe it's not. Number 30. 1. Door bashing. Fail. These two geniuses thought breaking into a house was as easy as hitting a door with a hammer. One guy's banging away, hoping the door will just break, while his buddy waits like he's on a coffee break. The security camera gives up after a few good whacks and falls on the floor, but the door's still locked.
They noticed their doorbell camera on the ground, and so they switched over to their other camera. As the banging noise rang out throughout the house, they could now see what was causing it.
So, Mr. Genius decides to try another route. Meanwhile, the homeowner hears the chaos, checks his cameras, and sees his front door being turned into a punching bag. He yells at the robbers, who, unsurprisingly, panic and run. Some plans are just meant to fail. Number 32. Burglars vs. guard dog. Who knew burglars needed a fitness plan? Two guys climb over a wall like they're auditioning for a spy movie, sneak around the house, and find absolutely nothing worth stealing. But wait, it gets better. Just when they think they're in the clear, a bunch of dogs decides they've had enough of this late-night trespassing. The guys who were so smooth just a minute ago suddenly turn into track stars, running faster than their legs have ever moved. They sprint like their lives depend on it. Well, they kinda do, jumping over the wall like they're in the Olympics. Let's be honest, those dogs should get the gold for the most efficient security system. Number 33. mythological creature. This eerie creature, straight out of Chinese or Japanese mythology, has been spotted lurking deep in the woods, sending chills down our spines.
A huge, bizarre mouth with a body having spooky tentacles on top of it.
Covered in thick fur from head to toe, it's unlike anything we've ever seen before. Number 34. Monolith of the Unknown. The famous silver monolith that once took the internet by storm as it suddenly appeared in the remote southeastern Utah desert. The 12-foot-tall metal column was a true mystery, as no one knew how it got there and really what it was.
Helicopter pilot Ryan Backer landed at the site and, to his surprise, found a bunch of people already there.
But the weirdness did not stop there, as the whole column suddenly disappeared out of nowhere. No one knows how. All that remains is the monolith's base plate, leaving behind more questions than answers. Number 35. Cat versus fox. Standoff. Looks like the cat's been working on its defense strategy. We have a cat sitting outside when a fox decides to pay a visit. But instead of running away like most of us would, this cat thinks, "Not today, furball." It immediately goes into full attack mode, scaring the fox into a hasty retreat. But don't be fooled, the fox doesn't give up that easily. It circles back, and the cat, now in full-on predator mode, just sits there, waiting. The fox, looking a bit like it regrets its life choices, tries to inch closer, but the cat's not budging. It's like a standoff in a movie, but here it's a cat and a fox. Eventually, the fox decides it's just not worth the drama and runs off. The cat calmly walks away as if it just won the world championship of intimidation. Classic cat move. Number 36. Snack steal. Who needs a tip when you can grab snacks and do a little dance? This delivery guy saw a box of treats outside the house, helped himself to a few, and decided to celebrate it with a little dance before heading off. Forget Amazon Prime. This is entertainment delivery at its finest. Number 37. Lions on street. Junagadh City had a strange event unfolding in its street. A lion is on the loose, and it is going after anything that moves. The lion can be seen zooming around the streets at full speed like a dog in the park. Its sigh, probably just as confused as the resident. Number 38. Haunted art lesson. This guy was trying to teach art, but apparently his cabinet wanted to be the star. While he's talking, it opens on its own. He keeps going like nothing's happening until it slams shut, and now he's shocked.
The image itself. You'll want to cut the paper so that it's slightly longer than the mat board your artwork is mounted to.
He's probably thinking, is this part of the lesson? He checks the cabinet like it's hiding secrets, finds nothing, then just gives up and stops recording. I guess the cabinet wasn't a fan of his art skills. Number 39. Factory Inferno Chaos. Ever seen a factory self-destruct in seconds? One guy, a bit of fire, and suddenly, it's like a movie scene. He blows fire onto something in his hand, and the machines catch fire. The flames spread so fast that the entire place was waiting to burn down. Roofs collapse, stuff flying everywhere, and within seconds, a fully working factory is nothing but ashes. What started as a small spark turned into one massive fiery disaster. Talk about bad luck. Number 40. Thieves fail miserably. Two master thieves walk up to a house. They walk through the backyard and sneak in because obviously the best way to rob a place is to act like a ninja.
Then, on May 8th of that same year, these cameras would capture a second break-in. Two men wearing black clothes climb a fence into the backyard, where they're shown finding an unlocked sliding glass door.
Inside, they look through the kitchen, probably looking for snacks, then go upstairs, thinking they're in some action movie. When they reach the master bedroom, they hear a noise. Panicked, they punch a hole in the door like it's a free-for-all. But then, reality hits that they're not alone. They then quickly exit. Number 41. Creepy knock and walk. This guy really knows how to make a first impression. He knocks on the door while talking to himself, and then turns around and decides to leave. Finally, he hears a voice and decides to get even creepier.
Hey, Phil? Yeah, can you hear me? I'm going to rape and kill the girl that's on the other side of the store when she lets me in. I want to rape her and kill her because I have a knife.
Talking about wanting to hurt someone. After all that, he knocks again and just casually walks away like it's no big deal. Guess he thought it was a good idea to pop by and leave some very interesting thoughts on the doorstep. Number 42. Blinds Dance Party. It looks like the blinds are having a little dance party. Too bad no one's invited. These blinds just start moving on their own, like someone's jerking them around, but nope, no one's there. After a while, the guy gets curious and gets closer, and guess what? It stops. But wait, it's not over yet. The blinds throw another fit, and our guy gets freaked out as if the blinds are the real ones making the move. Number 43, spider's fiery revenge. Ever tried to kill a spider and accidentally started a fire? This guy at a gas station did just that. He spots a spider and decides to wear a lighter instead of a shoe. Genius, right? The moment he lights it, the fire is caught.
Susan kept calm, hit the gas automatic stop button, and quickly called the Centerline Fire Department.
And he takes out the nozzle, spilling petrol and fire everywhere. He grabs a fire extinguisher and starts spraying like his life depends on it. At least he didn't blow up the whole station, but that's a weird way to kill a spider. That about does it for this video. Security cams sometimes capture the weirdest moments, right? Number 44, mountain lions. Imagine seeing this horrifying scene out of your window. This large mountain lion pack is strolling through this home's lawn. Thankfully, they did not attack anyone and left in peace. Just look at those shining eyes. Scary, am I right? Number 45, bear intrusion. Then we have this huge jump scare. The guy is relaxing next to the pool, not a care in the world. And a bear casually walks in, taking a sip of water out of the pool. Satiated, the bear walks up to the man, as if to say hello, sniff on the foot, and a little nudge. And the poor guy is up. Seems like the bear is more scared than the man this time around. Which one of these wild moments was your favorite? Let us know in the comments down below. We would love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to share, because weirdness like this deserves to be seen by everyone. You can also press that bell icon to be notified of our latest uploads. We have a lot more content planned for you guys, so it's worth it. Take my word for it. See you in the next one, where the unusual stuff never stops. Goodbye.